What happens when you stop reacting to everything? When someone insults you and you say nothing. When bad news arrives and you stay calm. When everything falls apart and you do not panic. Most men have never experienced this because they react to everything. Every comment, every setback, every inconvenience, and it destroys them. But in the next 3 minutes, I am going to show you what happens when you stop, and it will change how you see power forever. Here is what the Stoics discovered. Reaction is weakness, not response, reaction. When you react, you are being controlled. Someone says something and you immediately defend yourself. Something goes wrong and you immediately complain. You are like a puppet. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this and you will find strength. When you stop reacting, you take your power back. Here is what happens when you stop reacting. First, people do not know how to control you anymore. They insult you and you just look at them. No anger, no defense, just calm observation. And it breaks their brain. They expected a reaction, and when you give them nothing, they lose power. Epictetus said, "If someone succeeds in provoking you, realize that your mind is complicit in the provocation. Stop being complicit." Second, your decisions become better. When you react emotionally, you make terrible choices. You send the angry text. You quit the job. You burn the bridge. But when you stop reacting, you create space. You observe. You think, and then you respond with intention instead of emotion. Seneca wrote, "The greatest remedy for anger is delay. Delay is power. Reaction is weakness." Third, you become untouchable. Not because nothing bothers you, but because you choose what bothers you. Someone cuts you off in traffic? Not worth your energy. Someone criticizes your work? Irrelevant. Your plans fall apart? Adjust and move forward. You stop wasting your life reacting to every little thing and start focusing on what actually matters. Here is how you practice this starting today. The next time something happens that would normally make you react, pause. Count to 3. Do not speak. Do not move. Just breathe and observe. Ask yourself, is this worth my energy? And 90% of the time, the answer will be no. So you stay silent, you stay still, and you move on. Marcus Aurelius ruled an empire surrounded by betrayal and chaos, and he trained himself not to react. He wrote, "Choose not to be harmed, and you will not feel harmed. The harm is not in what happens. The harm is in your reaction to it." What happens when you stop reacting? You become free. You become powerful. You become untouchable. If this shifted something in you, support the channel with a like and subscribe to join the men who stopped reacting. Pause, observe, respond, starting now.